Visitor sideline, Mike McDaniel, head coach of the Dolphins. These guys need to play with a better sense of urgency, trying to avoid a daunting 0-3 hole to start the year. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them. Is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on fourth down. White now to return. 39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And prior to last season, his team asked him to put everyone on his back and carry them to success. And he did exactly that. Now, at this point in his career, all he cares about is postseason success and finding a way to get his team to a Super Bowl.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches. A trip to the end zone to go along with 118 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. From midfield, here's Allen. Allen going to run with it. Throw left side of Kincaid. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and goal.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? We call those broken plays. You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Allen now looks to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1 yard line.
First and goal from the 1 yard line. Costly penalty.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal. Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
To throw, it's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. First and 10.
They'll run here with a rookie. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Bills, much improved from Week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
When you look at this Buffalo defense, it's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now they nab the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
Ready, team!
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he's got it inside the 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 60 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Yard line. Come to the line to start their next drive.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. but I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it facing a second and long situation. To the air. Allen in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long. Back to throw. Allen. He's going to look deep for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Bills send the punter out, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 35.
On first down, back to Achane. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 59 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Dolphins first down. First and goal.
Here's Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Brings up second and goal.
Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Allen going to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up third down.
Here's Allen to throw it. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Here's Allen. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing now is Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now Allen. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Prater's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's Achane to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Dolphins, first down.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Dolphins, first down. A gain of 12.
Waddle the motion man right. Now Tua. Open man is Waddle complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Tua going to throw. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine with it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
17 yards.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Josh Allen sacked by Matt Judon. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At the 41.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hanson for our halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the third quarter. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
And he stopped immediately there.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
44.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. They work now on 2nd and 9. In motion goes the tight end. Looking to pass. Tua. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9
Tua
yards.
sets up to pass it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Tua to his Alabama teammate Waddle. 1st down, Miami.
And the Dolphins, 1st down.
And they'll go on the ground attack here. Oh, this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17.
Go ahead.
They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd.
From the gun, it's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they... take over at the 26-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking to throw. Allen. Touchdown. Dalton Kincaid. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are...
Allen will try to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Pass midfield. Dwayne Eskridge. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Buffalo set to get the football back here. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they score.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins are going to have... It's a win for the Dolphins here, and it was a strong performance by Tua that helped lead the way.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and he was instrumental in earning this victory.
So for the Dolphins, they're into the win.
It's time for some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Philadelphia. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. On the move, past the 40. He has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The first carry now for Kyren Williams. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. Play action now for Stafford. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards. Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. Across the 20, continuing to work. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Dory Jackson now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Taking off with it again. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Toss play to Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
On third down, it's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. First time this game they've looked to him, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
40 Rams, first down. First and 10.
Stafford from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is second and 17 after the sack. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to the link right after this. Third and long now for Stafford. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Rams.
Going from the pistol, Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
6 yards.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Walking a tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds. We're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play of this drive.
But it's third down.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He finds Adams, complete. And he's going to have another enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Rams.
Now Stafford to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Throwing now, Stafford. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pull out in front further, 13-zip. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Looking for a pass on second and short. He tucks it and takes off. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Hurts on first down. Flush down out to his left. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he goes down a little short of the 40. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles trailing in the early going. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches.
Great, set. Right there.
Hurts to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The toss, running left side, it's Barkley. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting at the 10. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams heading out to the field now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Stafford back to throw. He finds Slayton on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Blue 60.
Stafford has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second.
Second and 1 at the 48-yard line.
It's Stafford once more. Makes the catch. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Just before halftime. We get a timeout taken.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. Brought in. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Stafford throwing again. Throwing this for the end zone. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Xavier Gipson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
On first down, Hurts. Catches made down the right sideline. Keeps on moving into the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out come the Rams on offense. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Stafford from the gun. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Stafford. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw, here's Stafford. Behind the line, he lost that football. And the Eagles have it!
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. On the draw, it's Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. 2nd down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Trim it. Do it, set. Yo,
3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Drives this one into the pouring rain. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
A gain of 15.
Set.
And
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play. That's another Rams first down.
Set.
Another run for Williams. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Eagles' 39-yard
Stay on the ground Williams. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Set! 180!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
A gain of 6.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Rams, first down. It's a gain of 6.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set! 280!
They send Nakua in motion left. To throw, Stafford. Screen here for Williams. Room to run inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escapes out to the left. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Now Hurts. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. A skip. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. The Eagles are in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. He dodged the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again.
Blue technique!
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He brings it in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He beams one deep right side. They did it. He made the interception. Andrew Makuba makes the play.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Eagles
Philadelphia
take over
settled
first
and
10
ready. It's
at their
1st and 10.
7-yard line.
Great. Set.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Hurts on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
63.
Throwing here, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He's calling his own number again. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
It's a gain of 4. And that's good for an Eagles first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down throwing for Hurts. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles down by 7. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Great. Get him.
Let's come in here. Hurts. Flush down out to his left. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Offense is set. First and 10.
Set. Miami. Check.
Back to throw. Headed out right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second and 17.
No touch.
At the Rams' 34-yard line.
Hey, 73.
He'll look to throw it. Getting out to his left. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
No touch. No touch.
Barkley can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Great, set.
Try again with Barkley. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Great, set. Hey, let's go.
They're going to try to run it in, Barkley. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He is to throw. Forced out to his right. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win.
21.
They didn't come here today to play for no overtime, Brock. They didn't come here today to come away with a tie. They came here for the W, baby. And that 2-point conversion has them now moments away from that.
So many factors go into a big decision like that, Kate. You got to separate the emotion of it. You got to look at where your team is. And ultimately, who do you trust the most? In these huge decisions, time and again, it's all about trust to me. And this staff, well, they put the trust in that offense to go deliver, and boy, did they ever.
31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. One final shot here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to wind up out of bounds, so a request for a miracle goes unanswered. This game comes to an end. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's
with a new stadium rising just to the west of us. For now, we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go in Western New York. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina, by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Larry Ogunjobi getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow, 43.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Oh, they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. Greg Russo getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Ready. Blue, 30.
3rd and long. And here's Rattler. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
The first down throw was incomplete, and now 2nd and 10. They go play action. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Demario Davis getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he
tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And the Saints will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And he'll be brought down to 45. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. The motion there, tight end Johnson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
38.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
17 yards on that play. Good for a Bills first down.
At the 40-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And it does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Allen. On the move left. He's looking deep for Shakir.
And these throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions. But you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. Back deep for Olave. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing now is Rattler. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And that one touched it. And now Sean McDermott will throw the challenge flag.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Saints.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw, it's Rattler. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6. 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rattler. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
They'll start on the ground with Cooks. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down. Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now it's Allen. Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the current race to see Who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player? And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Moving left. Open man downfield. It's Kincaid. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Another Bills first down.
Now Allen on 1st down. He's got it inside the 5. Fighting for the goal. And now Sean McDermott will throw the challenge flag. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. So the challenge unsuccessful, and they are out of challenges now for the remainder of the game. Under pressure, now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Allen to throw, forced out wide. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point
Brown 80!
Allen will throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following the snap.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Daquan Jones. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. Their lead is just a point. They begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. From the 38 now, here is 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Allen. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bills. First down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Allen flush to his right. He'll take a shot here back of the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic 1st down.
So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is 1st and goal from the 1. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Play action now, and here's Allen. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Come on, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill. And he gets run out of bounds, a short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
And the Saints, first down.
Let's go now.
First down at the 38-yard line.
Rattler now back to throw. Finding room at midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
15 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
Saints, first down. A gain of 15.
Yellow, 1.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready, go. Red, 38.
Bills 47-yard line.
Now Rattler gonna throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
18. That's another Saints first down.
Here's Rattler on 1st and 10. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good.
Here we go, set.
Saints first
Blue,
down.
32.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing is Rattler. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Foster Moreau. Touchdown, New Orleans.
The kicker on.
That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready for this next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Cook. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Play fake, and Sheldon Rankin in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Here's a big one. This third down. They'll drop to throw. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Saints offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The Buffalo crowd being heard before 3rd down. Third and short yardage, and here's Rattler. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Saints, 1st down. A gain of 21 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. This pass right side, taken in by Cook. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
4 yards.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw again is Rattler. Oh, when a pressure there, he can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Spencer Rattler is sacked. A loss of 4 yards.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. They get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
Yellow, 22.
3rd and long, and here's Rattler. A throw on the move is caught, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe.
Offside. Defense.
So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They get themselves into field goal.